Hi guys, it's July the 13th, Thursday, and we are going to do another little trading session. It's not going to be long, probably under 10 minutes for sure. So let's first take a look and see where we at the moment. And I already pre-populated this row here, the Greeks and ratios, so we can see what decisions we need to make today. And if you take a look here, we always look for these 5 columns right here. And if they're all green, that means we should be putting on another trade. Today, the buying power used is not green. It's slightly over. If you take a look here, maximum buying power, according to our plan, is 18.5. And we are just a little bit over that. So technically, we shouldn't be putting on another trade. But we can take a look and see if there's anything we could be closing and freeing up some buying power to be able to put on another trade. And if we go here, we can slowly go down. By the way, these are some put debit spreads that are nearing expiration that were left off after the naked puts were closed. And this is the first full trade here. We can see that this particular naked portion is at 90% profit. This one here is at 78, so that one is probably pretty close. I'm sure we can be closing this one here. We can just double check. 37 is the one, the strike. So let's just go up, quickly to find that trade, and that's the one right here. You can see the 37, and according to our spreadsheet, we're good to close it, as you can see here, anytime at 80% or higher. And as I said earlier, we don't have to close it. We are fine to close it from that point on, but we can let it ride if needed, and we did so this time. So, but now it's at 90 and we can comfortably close it if we want to, and that's what we're going to do. So let's start and see if we can get some of our buying power back. Close it. So 30 cent to 5 view and send. Let's see if we can get, we might have to up it up a tiny bit. So replace, just let's, all right, so we close it at 210. So that should have changed. We have to refresh this, and here we're at 17% now. Keep in mind the total buying power usage is at 40, but most of it goes to the T-bill ETF right here. We don't have to count that. We're only concerned with 17%. And then if we go back to our Greeks and ratios sheet, we change this to 17, we're back to green. So we only had 2 trades this week, so we're okay there. We can have 16, but now we closed this one, so that one is going to read 14. So by the time we put it back into this sheet, it's going to transfer over to that one, but I'll do that later. For right now, let's go ahead and open a new trade since we freed up the buying power. To do that, let's go back to the MES. Let's take a look at 78 days. That's most likely where we'll find our trade. Okay, so 9 delta, if we go right here, okay, so we're very close to 20. So why don't we just up the quantity to 2, see if we can get, well, let's try and go for 20. I doubt that's gonna, no, we'll have to walk it down. Even this might not go. So, but 19.5, let's see, 19.5 will still be fine. And I'll let it sit here a little bit. Okay, while we're waiting for that one to potentially close, let's go and put this one in the spreadsheet, shall we? So we paid 210 for this one to close it. So if we go to MES, and this is the trade, right? 37. So we go to this column here, put minus 210, which is what we paid. Oh, great, and we got filled here. Cool. So once we put a date, 13/7/23, it will populate the rest of it. So we can see here that overall profit was 129 after fees per day. That ended up final days 42, total 307 per day, and we captured 90% of the naked puts profit. So that's cool. That's all right. So let's go back to here. So we got 19 and a half, and we already know that's gonna be 19. Let's do it again, times 2, 39, and then let's see, we're gonna be buying the closest one to 45 is going to be 49. So we're gonna be buying our put debit spread here, and the difference between those two is 29 days, I think. Let me see, 49 to 78, right? That should be 29 days. 78 minus 20 minus 49, 29 days, yeah. And for 29 days, that would be right here, we're paying 25%. So 25% of 39 is times 0.25. So just under $10. So let's see what we can get. And keep in mind 40.75, and we want to start looking roughly 41.75, maybe 41.75, about 100 points higher. And then we go down, that would be 38.75, right? 38.75. There we go, right here. So that is correct, but we can go higher since the cost is all right. This would be nice if we can get 9.75. We might have to up it to 10. So let's first try and do it like this, and it's not gonna work. So let's just go to 10 and get it closed. Cool. All right, so we can go ahead and put this into our spreadsheet. Maybe we can do that together. So okay, I keep track of the VIX at the time of trade opening, just for future analysis. Not really that I need it for this, but just for analysis. So the VIX here was 1348. So 1348, and the MES was 45.32. 45.32. Today is 13.723. And I think let's actually, I don't remember what was it. So 42.39. So 4,200 and then 3,900. And I think we got, this was 40.75. And here we can see that we're around 10% under the current spot price, right? With our naked, we just keep track to see how we're doing. See, sometimes we're 12, 13. That depends usually on the VIX. The higher the VIX, the further away from the spot we go. And we said we did 49 and 78 DTE. So 49, 78. And we put all of this in so that we can properly calculate everything. And we paid $10 for that, and we received 19.5 for each. And that means we just paid a hair over 25% for our put debit spread. We are looking for to close these naked puts around 80%, 81% or better, to keep our desired 50% profit after fees. And that's all that needs to go into this sheet. Now we'll take a note of the expiration date, which is 1st of August, and 195 that we collected, and we'll put that here, 31 of August. So it's the same trade as we did yesterday, I guess, right? So this is the one that we are keeping track of premium collected so that we can use a portion of the profits to eventually put some call credit spreads on this account, but we're not going to do that while the VIX is so low. Once it goes a little bit higher, then might be putting some calls and getting some negative delta help with those. And I think we checked everything. Yeah, we're in good shape. And you see these trades, they only take like 5 minutes total, and you can do it quickly, even on your phone. I prefer to trade on laptop, but you can do it on the phone. It's not a big deal. I think that's all for today. Thank you, and see you tomorrow or day after.